Hi, sixth grade. We are going to go over some music, and let me introduce my players today. This is Ben. Say hello. And you all probably know this guy. Well, I don't know who you're looking at. It's Mr. Johnston. He looks confused as usual. So we are going to start on, what page was that?
35.
Okay, 35, and we're just going to go over bingo again. We kind of started that before spring break. So we're not going to play the bingo game today, but if you want to play it at home, you can. But we're just going to play it through, just for practice, so you can play along. Here we go. Ready? No repeat. 1, 2, 1. So when you play that, make sure that you have a good bow hold. So you want to check and make sure everything's curved and pink, and your pinky's curved, and we want to make sure we have a straight wrist. Ben, Ben, would you show the cellos the actual right bow hold, please? Yes. So take a look at that, and luckily for you, you can freeze frame and look at this. Okay, so we're going to play the birthday song. Ben just recently had a birthday, so this will be for him. Hello, Ben. We're going to play it like what's in the book, and then we're going to talk about how the book isn't exactly right. So we're going to read it down exactly as we see it in the book. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Probably know that it doesn't really sound like that. What they've done is they've left it up to you to kind of put it in, or to play it like how you sing it. So we're going to play it like how we would sing it. Now, our version might not be exactly like your version at home, but we'll let you make up your own version just like we're making up our own version. Because I have this feeling that someone over here will do something weird. So here we go.
Are we doing a fermata at the end of the penultimate stanza?
Yes, of course. Who knows what that means? Here we go. 1,
Phrase, sorry.
2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so that's our version. You can play it however you want. All right. We have not learned the C string, so we're going to go over some C string notes.
Yeah, I got a C string.
He has a C string. Violins, we have no C
I
string.
ain't got no C strings.
Dang
So,
ball numbers.
They are inferior. The dang ball knobber's still on.
okay. So, just look at, I don't even know what you got, because our books are different. So,
Shall I take the lead on this?
yeah, why don't you? Because my book is just a violin review.
All right. Well, number 144. Let's read C. Well, that's just the open C string.
The most important thing, guys, is I know you can play an open C string. What's the most important thing, Mr. Johnston?
I don't know what you're thinking, Mrs.
Oh,
Johnston.
sorry. You've never seen this on a staff before. You don't know. You've never seen this before.
Yeah. So take note. That's funny. Take note. Get it? Note that. Take note of where that open C is. It's below one ledger line for the violas, and for the cellos.
What?
Tell them where the C is.
It's a string right there.
And it's 2 ledger lines below the staff.
Right, and it's right on that bottom ledger line.
Right. So they're just going to play the this one time for you because it's extremely boring. Actually, the way we do it in class is we go through the 4, I call it the really boring stuff, but it's kind of necessary. So we go through those 4 lines all at the same time where it's like C, F, E, and D. So we're going to do that, and I'll play along with you guys. But let's look at number 145. Let's read F. Again, take note of where that is.
Oh, and look at the second to last note. That's actually a C.
It changes, and then that number 146 is E.
But they throw in some tricky F's and C's.
And then D, first finger for these guys over here, and then just take a look at the very end. It's usually the last 2 measures on each one of these that's a little bit different. So let's just do those 4 lines all together, no stops. You guys, when you practice at home, you can slow down your video, practice it very slowly. Also for now, cello and viola players, if you want to write in note names or finger numbers, it's okay.
In pencil.
Yes, please in pencil. Please, always write in pencil. Okay, so we're going to do 144, 147 with no stops. You can practice along with us as slowly or quickly as you want. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, 144. Very exciting. Mr. Johnston. Next, let's do an explosion for violins. 3 fingers for the viola, 4 for the cello. That's E. 3 fingers for the cello, 2 fingers for the viola. Slow 2. First finger. Most exciting song ever written by man.
That was nice.
Okay, let's go over to, and a lot of this you can practice on your own, but we're going to do 2 songs for you, and then I want you to practice all of page 37 by yourselves, which I think you can. So we're going to do Long, Long Ago, okay? And then we're also going to do Monday's Melody, which is kind of tricky because, well, we'll get to it in just a second. But let's play Long, Long Ago. Again, this is going to be good stuff for the cello and the viola players. And then we'll look at the bass after this too. Okay, here we go. Long, long ago. 1, 2, ready, play. Slow-mo. 2, 3, 4. Slow-mo. Correctly, because we've talked about how in the book they never use it correctly, but that's an exact right way to do it by tying it across a bar because it's a 5-note or 5-count note. Again, nice slow bow on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that you don't run out of bow. Okay, Monday's Melody, number 155. Notice there's lots of slurs. There's also some really tricky spots in here. And we have a da capo. Remember we talked about da capo? Okay, going back to the beginning, DC, da capo, like Ben's wearing a da capo.
The Captain America da capo.
I got that for him at Universal.
To Captain America.
Da Captain to America to
To
capo.
Captain.
Captain. Yeah, okay, never mind. All right, so we're going to play Monday's Melody for you kind of slow, and then we'll talk our way through it. All right, here we go. Violins, keep your low 2s. 1 and 2 and ready, play. And
still
Yeah,
haven't
we
figured it
haven't
out.
figured it out. Okay, so guys, if you forgot your book at home, there is a folder that you can look on, and all of this music is in there. So you should be able to play this at home. And again, I will see you guys when we do our face-to-face stuff. So, let's do the bass real quick, and then
Want to do the bass in a separate video or the same one?
let's go ahead and do it in the same one, I guess.
Okay.
Mr. Johnston, would you
Yes,
do
I
the
will.
honors, and Ben can run away now.
Is that all for me?
That's
That is
all for
for
Ben.
That is all for you for today. He gets to run away now. So he can go watch Rocket League.
Play.
Or play Rocket League and obsess with Rocket League.
I'm watching this.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't think you need to do
That's the
any of
viola
that.
book. I need the bass book.
Well, there you go.
Here's a cello book.
Now we're good.
Disappear into the mysterious room.
Woo! Okay. I don't think we need to do bingo with them. Can you talk about the shifts? in
Sure.
The birthday song.
Sure. Okay. So all you have to do is shift up to third position from the open D. And so while you're playing the open D, and I'm talking about the fourth full measure, from open D, then shift up to third position. I'm not sure what all these tapes are. Okay.
Who knows?
So you shift up to the open D, and then you shift immediately back to first position. 4,